So hello and welcome back to another coin video. So this is just an introduction of some Indian coins. So what I'm going to do, basically I purchased this and this is how they came. But the sad thing is that sometimes these coins can come out of the actual plastic, but they are well packed anyway. So we're going to just go through these. I'll unpack them and I'll put them in flips or 2x2s, and I'll put what the actual coin is. I'm not going to staple them at the moment because I want you to see the actual size of these coins. So this is a Nagasanawa, very small coins. So these are the common coins, about 200 to 300 AD, issued in the Nawa region of India. So obviously you need quite a lot of coins to actually make, to purchase something that this Mughal coin, I think it's a Mughal coin, could actually buy. Anyway, that's for the introduction of Gumadi coins and banknotes. Anyway, so I have sorted out the coins. Down the bottom, we have the princely slates. Oh, this one's from Africa. We have the princely slates, Jaipur, Raylam, Hyderabad, Kutch, Baroda. In the middle, we have the Islamic and the Mughal Empire. So I've only got one from, this says attributed as Mughal, but it might be one of the cities. So we'll have a look at that. Then we've got the Islamic State. So these ones are probably the cheaper coins. So you've got Delhi Sultans and Jaunpur. These ones are probably about $10 each. 10 to 20 actually, depending on the coin. Yeah, these ones are probably about $20 each. At the minimum. So, and then we have the older coins. So the oldest ones that I do have is this bronze or copper punch mark coin. Then we have Nagasanawa or Nagas Padmavati. So these are quite small. Then we have bull and horseman coins. We have Indo-Sassanids. So these are the Sassanid coins that have been taken over. And we have a Kashmir. So that's also a type of Indo-Sassanid. Different type of stylization. So let's have a look at the... Okay, if I can open up the actual arms of the stand. So the latest coins I do have are the... Okay. Yeah, this camera... Bloody hell. So we have these 5 coins of the Portuguese India. So these were introduced in 1958 after India decimalized their coinage system in 1957, and it was 6 escudo. So the dollar sign is used for the escudo was equivalent to 1 rupee. So that's the exchange rate, 6 to 1. And on the back we have the coat of arms Portugal. And on the front, we have the coat of arms of Portuguese India. So there's about between 4 and 6 million of each denomination minted for the mintage figures. But so for most of them, we have 2 mintages, 1958, 1959, except for the 6 escudo, it's only 1 year mintage. So the mintage figure includes both of those years, so there's no separate mintage figures for those. So those ones would correspond to the equivalent. So that's 1 rupee. This is 50 paces. 20. Yeah, that wouldn't correspond to anything really, because it's a third. So that will be, I don't know, 12.5 paces. And this one's 10 pacer. So when India demonetized its coins in 1962, they just used Indian coinage. Okay, the next one we have is Jaunpur, and this one is supposed to be Man Singh, but I will confirm each of these and I'll make another video saying which one is incorrect. This is a 1 anna made of brass, and as you can see has a 1, and on the back we just have the emblem of the actual country. or princely state. Okay, the only non-Indian coin I have is this one from Mombasa. So Imperial British East India Company, 1888. It scales, and this is a quarter anna. Obviously, they use the Indian coinage at this place, and this place is currently a port city of Kenya. So Mombasa, it's quite a nice coin. Don't know much about it. I need to read up on it. Okay, and then we have another. Okay, the Jaipur. This is a 1 paisa and a 1 anna. As you can see, they use both same symbols, so it's obviously the same place. But this is an earlier version, but I need to actually check up on the date. It's probably 1800s, I'd say. And has a stylized Persian script. Okay, then we have a right lam. So it's a person with, what's he got? He's got a mace and something else in his other hand. Okay, and he's walking. Or is that a monkey? And that's a bloody monkey. Never seen a monkey on a coin before. Okay, and this one is a pacer as well. Obviously, a reformed coinage because it's a lot lighter than this pacer, which is quite thick. So you can see the thickness of that coin. This had more value. Okay, then we have, if we go along, we have a Hyderabad 1 anna. So there's one on there, and it has 1 anna in English, and also has the date Islamic calendar 1366, and it has probably Tamil and might be Telugu. So that's those coins. Then we have a Kuch, this Doctor. So all this information is just from the person who sold it. So I need to confirm whether these are correct. And this one is dated 1920. So it says 1920 in there. And it doesn't have the Islamic date on it, as far as I can tell. So it's a nice small coin. And then we have Baroda. So this one's more of an 1800s coin. And this is probably just a corrupted version of a Mughal coin. But it has a little dot there, which stands for Baroda. Okay, so then we have the Delhi Sultanate. So this is about 12 to 1500. And the other coin, so it's really, in this coinage system, is a jump of, probably about 200 to 300 years, in which the Mughal coins were pretty much used. So this is Akbar's, probably about 1700 sometime. It's supposed to be a rectangle coin. It might be, issued by someone else that's not the Mughals. Okay, so we've got, this is one of my coins I like. This is from Bulban, and it's a Jital, or 2 Ghani. So all these small coins are actually 2 Ghanis. This is issued, 1266, 1287. Once again, I'll confirm it. So it has a Nagari legend around it, Islamic in the center, another Islamic text in the center. I think I've made a video about this coin, so you can look it up if you can find it in the playlist. Okay, next coin is, is that the right person? It's supposed to be Ala al-Din Muhammad, and this is also 2 Ghani, 1296 to 1316. So obviously there is a gap in between these two guys. And this one just has an inscription, which looks actually quite nice. So I'm not going to talk about the inscription here. And then we have one from Qutb al-Din Mubarak Shah. So square coin, supposed to be 8 Ghani. And obviously it looks more like one of the coins issued by in the Hispaniola Sultanate. Okay, then we have Jaunpur. So 2 half tankers and a tanker. So these are all billion coins, so you can see the actual, the denomination. So this is a tanker and a half. but I need to confirm the denomination. Because I haven't looked at Islamic coins or Duampur for quite a while, so I just forget a lot of information. Okay, so these ones look pretty similar, although the inscription's a bit different. So these are two different coins. This side's the same, inscription's the same. This one has date. It says 83, might be 6. Need to look it up. This one has a 2 and something, so I need to look up those dates as well. So that is quite an interesting coin. This one is not dated. Oh wait, the date might be up there. It's a bit hard to tell. So these are being pretty cleaned. Oh no, there's a date. Looks like 8. Is that the right way? Oh, no. It goes that way. Okay, is that something 89 or 891? Might be 891. Anyway, so it's a bit hard to actually read these coins, and yeah, that's it for the Islamic State. So the coins that I'm interested in, so here we have 2 Bull and Horseman coins. So these ones are about 1200. Okay, which way? Okay, so these look like the same, similar style. And as you can see, it has an inscription down below. So, and this one, the bull's head is off the plan. This one, his butt's been cut off. And then we have, okay, so it's upside down. We have the horseman. Horseman is always facing towards the right. And the bull is always facing towards the left. So when you look at here, so here's the horse's head, and here's the head of the actual horseman, and there's the tail, and here's the legs are down there, horse's front legs. So here we have the horseman. There's his head again. There's the head of the horse, and as you can see, it's quite stylized with an inscription at the top. And those inscriptions look pretty similar, so I need to look up who it is again. Okay, then you have the smaller coins. So these are all pretty much the same style. They have a cow on one side, so these are roughly about half a gram each. And on the other side, we just have an inscription of the actual monarch. A lot of it is pretty much ineligible to read, so whoever engraved these probably was illiterate and just done the best that they can. So they're probably slaves, I would say. So those ones are actually quite nice. I like to collect these coins. Then we have a harder coin to get. So this is a punch mark coin made out of copper. Most of the time these punch mark coins are made out of silver. So they're the most common ones. So these ones are a bit more expensive than the actual silver. And they also don't keep as well. So, and it should have a sun mark on it somewhere. Although it's a bit hard to... Okay, looks like that might be the sun mark there. Although because copper is harder than silver, it would have been a lot harder to actually punch these coins. So, not too sure why they actually issue punch mark coins. Maybe they were for just to check the actual content of silver or whatever it is that they were made of, because it would have been counterfeits. But, I don't think much information is passed down about these coins. Okay, then we have coins, I think these are 500-600 AD. Need to look them up. So these are Indo-Sassanid. So these are stylized drachma coins, or probably tetradrachm actually. They're quite a lot bigger than drachm, which will be 4 grams. And as you can see, this is the fire altar. This will be the head of the actual Sassanid king. But you can't see much of that. This is a different, this might be one of the Hunnic tribes. And so we have the dot there. So this is the same side of the coin, as you can see. Quite stylized. Quite a nice coin actually. And here's the actual fire order on both sides. Okay, so that's the way they should be looking up. So as you can see, the design is actually quite a bit different. And then we have the Kashmiri coin. So this is quite nice as well. So based on the Sassanid coin. So okay, there's the king. That should be the actual fire order as well. Anyway, let me know what you think of these coins. Which one you think is better? Now for me, which one is my favorite? I'd have to say it's a toss up between that one, these ones, or that one. So these are my 3 favorite coins, but now everyone's got a different thing that they like. Anyway, thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.